This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got, this is Little Reese. There was a video that surfaced of him getting arrested on police cam, and he's at like some girl's house trying to get some paper, and she called the police on him because he has a restraining order. Everyone's like, oh, how did he get arrested for not even doing anything? He never put his hands on his girl. I think part of this, 5 years, is him continually going against, protective orders and stuff like that. He's not. Some people have protective orders on him. Don't forget, he was on camera beating a girl to the ground. Okay, from 10 years ago. Okay, this isn't some guy that's like super innocent. Okay, Little Reese is Little Reese. Okay, academics nicknamed him the Demon for a reason. Okay, now I wish he would get his life together and stop getting arrested. But hey, that's some people just like to buck. They like to buck up at the law. It is what it is, man. Let's see. Joe Biden, student loan debt cancellation from the president today. More student debt cancellation. Another $1 billion to Ukraine. And which really goes to defense contracts here in the United States. It's a weird cycle. And then let's see if he pardons Big Meech as well. He pardoned Big Meech's brother, so we'll see. Jeezy seeks court-imposed boundary for ex-wife Jeannie Ma. When she visits his home, he doesn't feel safe. I wouldn't either. She's on a tear. She's trying to destroy him, and I'm sure he provoked it. Trust me, okay? But he knew what he was getting into. You dated her for 2 years. She treated her ex-husband the same way. You kind of knew what you were getting into, Jeezy. Jeezy just wanted something different, and he wanted to try being married, I guess. It didn't work. Big Pun's wife, Lisa Rio, says Fat Joe would have faded to the back if Big Pun signed to a different label. Walks out of the interview after being asked why she won't apologize to Fat Joe. I don't think Fat Joe would have faded to the back. Okay, I think Fat Joe... everyone has to thank Fat Joe for giving us Big Pun. Because, it took someone like Fat Joe to sign Big Pun and push him to the forefront. He was very good at marketing artists. He did the same with Remy. He's good. Fat Joe's annoying. He lies a lot, but he's a hustler. I hate his new album, but it doesn't mean that he sucks. He's given us a lot of good music too at the same time. Well, it's not, it's a mix. Fat Joe is, it's entertainment, man, and it's out here to be judged. But Fat Joe's also given us a lot of great music. I think she's holding a grudge for too long, and it's hurting Pun's legacy. I'm sure Fat Joe's done enough bad stuff to that family, and a lot of good stuff. A lot of people only remember the bad stuff, right? But for Pun's legacy, it would probably be best that she worked with him on some stuff, But Fat Joe won't even work with her because I'm sure some of the stuff she's called out is true, but Fat Joe wants it all erased. He wants to seem like a good guy. Looks like Kendrick Lamar disses Drake again on 30 for 30 with SZA. Says, you write with guys thinking they cuter than you. Oh. You messing with guys that's thinking they cuter than you. Say you on your cycle, but he on his period too. The table's been turning so much, I think it's foosball. When you read these, when you read these lyrics playing like this, they sound so bad. I mean, most rappers, right? Say, the table's been turning so much, I'm thinking it's foosball. Does that sound like a crazy line? But that could go for any rapper. If you read a lot of rappers' lines, it just sounds like, what is this? But it only sounds good with a beat, The tenderness of him, mistaking him for some wagyu. Okay. Then we got 21 Savage. He thinks he's the best rapper in Atlanta. I can't, lyrically. Just stop, bro. He's got too much money, man. That's all that means. He's got too much money and success. Andre 3000, T.I., Big Boy, all these guys come for you. Killer Mike. Future's even better than you. There's a lot of rappers that are better than 21 Savage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bank account. What's that song? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 M's in my bank account. It's like, okay. Drake and his team mock Spotify after they distanced themselves from the UMG discovery. They say it's not surprising that Spotify is trying to distance themselves from UMG allegedly manipulative practices to artificially inflate streaming numbers on behalf of other artists. If Spotify and UMG have nothing to hide, they should be perfectly fine in complying with this basic discovery request. Basically, it's probably Spotify looks the other way as UMG does whatever they want, and they don't call out everything because they rely on artist music to be on theirs. You have to have something to stream, right? Wham! This is going to be the album cover for Little Baby. Gunna drops. He's supposed to have dropped the video to. Goddamn. But didn't. I don't think it dropped yet. I'll look for it. I didn't see it. Diddy hit with another lawsuit by a radio host contest winner. Accuser says, I don't remember it happening, but recalls waking up in a hospital with ripped clothing and no underwear after attending a Diddy white party. It might have not have been Diddy. It could have been anybody at the party, right? O'Shea Jackson doubles down on calling out Andrew Schultz for being weird. He says it was just a weird comment. I called it out, and he made it into something else. It was a weird comment, let's be honest. Even 50 Cent was like, it was a little weird, bro. Now, the theory is that Cassie decided to run this case against Diddy and get this money is because she saw how Diddy was spoiling Young Miami and how Cassie never really got spoiled. She never got her own cars. She never got gifted money, gifted a podcast, gifted this. Diddy really did everything for Young Miami. Didn't do enough for Cassie, let's be honest. He wanted to keep her on a leash. Didn't want to give her too much free reign. So she cooked this up, got jealous. But, Diddy's obviously wrong for a lot. He kicked her on camera, Diddy, let me tell you this. This is Diddy's karma, okay? Diddy's done a lot of people dirty with publishing and signing people and dropping them and ruining their lives. When you abuse power, eventually karma could get to you, That's all I'm saying. And lastly, Dame Dash talks about how the state was the first people that, when he wanted to sell Reasonable Doubt, were saying it's a little odd, and they wanted to look into it and prevent him from selling it, right? And then a judge said that he could auction it off, right? And because he had this debt with the guys who brought a case against him for directing that movie with them, they brought a case against Dame Dash. They were awarded $850,000. The only way that Dame Dash could give them the money is auctioning off this asset. And he thought it was very weird how the state was trying to stop him from selling it before because it was weird, but then they're the ones who bought it with child support credit that he owes to the state. It is weird. And he says they're probably doing that to look into the books of Rockefeller Incorporated to get a peek at those books to see if there's any irregularities. Because if there's 1/3 of the board seat, they have the right to look at the books. And this could be another problem for Jay-Z. He says the timing is peculiar. Peculiar. It is. It is. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I apologize. The news isn't really that, like, it's very all scattered all over the place today and not really a lot to talk about today. We are approaching the holiday and it does get like this, but I'll just keep dropping stuff, and I appreciate you guys watching. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.